Welcome to another camera channel. In this video, I'll be showing you a fast way to edit to music. First, let's get a track. I like mine from artlist.io or Epidemic Sound. Links to save money on your new subscriptions with either of those websites are in the description box below. Drag or import your music into your editing program of choice. I'll be showing you Final Cut Pro, Adobe Premiere, and Davinci Resolve. The first thing we should do is make sure you have your audio waveforms turned on. Here's how to do it. Now I have my music in my timeline, I can hit the space bar to start playing. We need to identify the beat or rhythm that we want to edit our video to. This is pretty easy to do if you have any sense of rhythm at all. You just have to listen. You should be able to hear a dominant pattern in the music. So it could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 1, 2. This could be signified by a drum beat, or maybe the chords of the song. If you don't want to time your video to that, you could listen to instruments like pianos playing, or maybe even the words of the song. What we're going to do is we're going to play our timeline with our music in it and listen for those beats and add markers so we have a visual reference of where those cut points should be, and also give something for our layers to snap to later on. To add markers, we will use hotkeys, and I seriously recommend that you try and learn as many hotkeys as you can for whichever program that you use. Luckily for us, the hotkey for markers is the same for pretty much every editing program. It's M. So now we know that when we're playing through our timeline, we can hit M to add a marker. By default, hitting M will just add a marker to the timeline itself. But if you select the layer or the music track that you're using and hit M to add a marker, it should add a marker to that layer track, which is super useful if you're still moving your edit around a bit and you want to make sure those markers move around with the track. If you make a mistake, you can just drag to reposition those markers or just delete them. Next, just drag the footage you want to cut to that music on a timeline and just line up the cut marks with those markers that you made. Simple! I hope that quick tip was helpful and it speeds up your video making. It's actually the first tip I give to anyone who's starting to edit because it's the quickest way to edit to music. And even though it's a very basic way, just editing to the points of the music, like the rhythm, you can expand on it later, you can shift it up and make it more interesting. But for most people, it's the quickest way and it's the best way to start on your journey as an editor. Check out Artlist.io and Epidemic Sound for awesome music for your videos. Subscribe for more content just like this. Check out our Instagrams, and I'll see you in the next one.